started? Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 3 of the C1 course. We are continuing with the topic of people and their lives. We have spoken about speaking about ourselves, descriptions, and personal information. We have looked at relationships, things with friends, and things like this. We are going to continue today to look at people and relationships, more specifically, talking about the family. When we say that someone is in our family, we often use the expression, be your flesh and blood. If I say, they are my flesh and blood, it means they are related to me. They are my family. So be one's flesh and blood, to be related to someone. What we're going to do is we're going to look at that as a topic. Remember, we have class every Friday at 11 and also at 7, but it is the same class. Now, today, to look at grammar, we're going to look at rephrasing. The power of rephrasing. I'm going to say, why do we need to do it? Rephrasing is when you take a phrase and you say it in 2 different ways. For example, I feel like going out later. Or I am eager to go out later. I feel like going out later. I want to go out later. I am eager to go out later is a similar expression, preposition, infinitive. Be eager is our way to say tener ganas de, yeah? So I am eager to go out later. We need to know different ways of expressing ourselves because we want flexible grammar. I feel like going out later with the gerund. I am eager to go out later with the infinitive. We also want to know rephrasing to learn and internalize synonyms and antonyms. Feel like, be eager are synonyms, and we need to know them. We use it for effective communication. Sometimes you will say something to someone. For example, I could say, Maria, I feel like meeting friends today. And Maria will say, feel like? What is feel like? I will say, I am eager to meet friends later. I fancy meeting friends later. I want to meet friends later. You want to meet friends later. I understand. So you need to be flexible with your vocabulary for effective communication. We use it for writing practice. To write things in different ways, you want to avoid repetition. If you say all the time, I like, I like, I like, I like, it is not advanced. I like, I am keen on, I love, I enjoy, I am fond of. We avoid repetition, but we say the same thing. We also need it for comprehension in listening and reading. The more vocabulary you know, the better your comprehension skills. Okay? So rephrasing is really important for this. We will look at rephrasing today. So how should we be doing this? What should we be doing? We need to practice rephrasing little by relating a word with a synonym and phrases. We do it on purpose. The 10+ rule is based on rephrasing. You take a word, take a synonym, and you write a phrase. Then you say the phrase out loud. What you can do is say both phrases. Hang out, spend time with. I enjoy hanging out with my friends on the weekends. Or I enjoy spending time with my friends on the weekend. say both phrases. Mess about is to waste time. I was messing about on my phone. I was wasting time on my phone. Mess about is to do something, but it is not productive. It is not useful. It's just to consume time. You need to remember that the best way to learn a language is by verbalizing it. You must say it out loud to activate the verbal memory. Then review and recycle. So let's take a look at some phrasal verbs, and we are going to demonstrate how to do rephrasing. So we have phrasal verbs. Crop up. To crop up is to occur suddenly. Fit in is to find time to do something or to form part of a group. If I say, I fit in with my friends, I form part of a group, or I find it difficult to fit English in my routine, I find it difficult to find time for English. We have the phrase get into, start liking something. I got into learning English 5 years ago. I started learning English 5 years ago. Get together is to gather people, to meet up with someone, spend time with a group. My friends and I get together every weekend. Go off is to stop liking. In the past, I liked playing tennis, but now I do not. I have gone off playing tennis. We have the phrasal verb hang out, which we saw earlier. Spend time with somebody, somebody, yeah? I enjoy hanging out with my siblings, my brothers and sisters. I enjoy spending time with my brothers and sisters. We also have keep on, to continue. I want to keep on learning English until I pass the C1. And the final one, run out of, is not have any time left. Time is up, time finishes. So I have run out of time, so I can't go out with you. Now, do you recognize these phrasal verbs?
Some of them, no all.
Okay, yeah. Now, these phrasal verbs are actually taken from Unit 2. People and their free time, people and hobbies, people and leisure. But we should recognize some of them. We are going to see that using this, we can rephrase sentences. So let's take a look. We have lots of phrases. We need to rephrase them with a similar phrase. So sometimes this is flexible. Sometimes there are other ways of saying it. So Clara, number one, can you read the phrase and say, how can you say this in a different way? So number one.
I like time to finish. Go off.
Tell me a full phrase with the same meaning. I lack time to finish.
Go. But I can understand.
Okay, anyway, I will give you an example, Clara. The phrase, I lack time to finish. A mí me falta tiempo para terminar. How can I say this in a different way? I can say, I haven't got enough time to finish. I have run out of time. These are different ways of saying, I lack time to finish. I haven't got enough time to finish.
It's in past. It's in past.
No,
Present.
in the present, yeah. Lack, ED would be the past.
Vale.
We would use the present perfect simple with have got. So I haven't got enough time to finish. I have run out of time.
Okay, can I say I didn't have more time to finish the film?
I don't have time to finish. Would be a way to rephrase this, yes. And this will work. Okay, thank you. Right. Now, what do you think, Clara, about number 2? I don't like it anymore.
I dislike or
Yeah, but in the past, you liked it.
Yeah.
So looking at
Yes.
the vocabulary, which
example.
phrasal verb could we use?
Yeah. I use go off.
Good. So I don't like it anymore. The phrase.
I go off playing tennis. Your
Good. I
example.
can say I have gone off it, or I don't like it anymore. I go off it. I have gone off it. Yeah. Meaning antes me gustaba, ya no. Lo he dejado de gustar, ya no me gusta. So I have gone off it. Okay, Miguel Ángel, number 3. We gather on the weekends. How can I say this?
We hang out on the weekends.
Yes, that would be a good way. Or we meet up on the
Yes.
weekends. Or we get together on the weekends.
Together.
Because get together is meet to spend time together. Okay? Maria, please, number 4. We often spend time together.
Yeah, we often hang out.
Yeah,
Or
we often
we often hang out, or we often get together.
Mhm.
We
often gather.
We often meet up together.
Meet up. Yeah, we often meet up. Yeah. These will be ways to rephrase. Obviously, it's flexible.
Okay, can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
What is the proper pronunciation of often? It's often, or it's about American English?
Oh, you
British?
can. American English, you take away the T. American English,
Yeah.
often.
Often.
British English, often.
Okay. Thank you.
However, there is a lot of American influence in British English. You can say either, often, often. They are both correct. Okay?
But as for the exam,
It doesn't
for
matter.
example,
It
doesn't
is
matter.
informal. You can use either.
Thank
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Clara, it's your turn. Number 5. I started liking English ages ago.
Get into.
Good. So the phrase.
Right, yes. I get into English 4 years ago.
Okay, good. Now, I started learning English ages ago. The past. I got into
I got into English 4 years ago. Yeah.
4 years ago, ages ago, hace mucho tiempo, or a long time ago. You can say a long time ago, ages ago, and we want to say the same thing. Again, thank you, Clara. And Miguel Ángel. I had better continue studying. It's your turn, Miguel. Number 6. I had better continue studying.
Sorry, I was busy with my phone call.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't form part of the group.
Yeah.
I don't belong to the group, no?
You've jumped to number 7. We were on number 6. But
you told me number?
6.
Sorry.
Okay.
I had better continue studying. It will be good for me to continue studying, no?
Yeah. Now, had better means should.
Should, no?
Good for somebody. So
más me valdría, ¿no?
yeah, should is the easiest way. I should keep on studying. I should carry on studying. It would be good for me to keep on studying. They are all correct, but you want the easiest way. Now, Miguel, you said number 7. I don't form part of the group. What did you say it was? Number
I
7?
say I don't belong. I don't belong to the group. No.
Yes, I don't belong to the group, or I don't fit in with
Fit
the
in.
group.
This
I
is
don't
the
fit
phrase, the correct phrasal verb.
in.
Yes.
Exactly, but both are correct again. Now, Maria, number 8. Something important had
Something important had cropped up. Had
Is it
cropped
that?
up.
Exactly. Crop up. Crop
Up.
up. So something important had cropped up, or
Cropped
simply in the
up.
past simple. Something important cropped up would be good.
Cropped up. Okay.
Good. Now, if we look at the rephrasing, we have the answers. This is the easiest way to answer. I lack time to finish. I have run out of time. I don't like it anymore. I have gone off it. We gather on the weekends. We get together on the weekends. We often spend time together. We often hang out. I started liking English ages ago. I got into English ages ago. Or I got into learning English ages ago. I had better continue studying. I should carry on studying. Carry on or keep on. They're both the same. Continue. Carry on. Keep on.
What is the meaning of keep on going?
Continue.
Continue, no, the same, no?
I use it at the end of the videos on YouTube. Keep
Okay.
on learning. Enjoy your English. Yeah. To carry on. Continue. I don't form part of the group. I don't fit in. Or, Miguel said, I don't belong to the group. Is fine. Belong, pertenecer, belong to the group is fine. And finally, something important had suddenly occurred. Something important cropped up. Something had cropped up would be fine. Something important. Now, every time you learn a phrase, you should always think of a synonym. How can I say this in a different way? Because then we learn 2 phrases every time. Always relate to synonyms and antonyms, okay? So that's rephrasing. This is what we call open rephrasing. We can study like this. However, the Cambridge rephrasing is easier because Cambridge rephrasing is closed. You only fill in the gaps with 3 to 6 words. There is practice on a course that we can look at. Now, we're going to look at some speaking, and we're going to look at giving reasons for our opinions, justifying our opinions. We have looked at in the past ways to justify our opinions, say why, say how come, because we often have questions with why or how come. For example, why are you learning English? In an informal way, I can say, how come you are learning English? So, why are you learning English? How come you are learning English? As if it's the affirmative. And they mean why, both of them. We can give a reason using because, as, or since, and they are synonyms. I want to move out, independizarse, yeah? I want to move out as I need more independence. I want to leave the family home because I need more independence. Because, as, since are the same. They go with a phrase, a full phrase. I need, I want, I like. We also have because of, due to, owing to, on account of. And these mean debido a, por, because of. They're all the same. I am returning to the family home because of the high costs. We use because of with a noun, or because of with ing verbs. I am returning to the family home because of everything being too expensive. Being too expensive. I am returning to the family home because of not having enough money. Okay? We can use this in loads of different ways. I am learning English due to the importance of the language. I am learning English due to needing English for my job. ing or a noun. If it's negative, not needing, not having, not doing. Okay? Now, the next one we have is so as or in order. I want to find a new job in order to earn a higher salary. I want to find a new job so as to earn a higher salary. It's like saying para ganar, yeah? We never say for earning, for having. I want to learn English so as to get a better job. In order to get a better job. And they are synonyms. And the final one is so that. Para que pueda. So that. I should go to university so that I can get a degree. Para que pueda conseguir una carrera. I should learn English so that I can work abroad. So we use these forms to give a reason. To not always say because. I think you need to select read and practice and then add more. So you could say because of, in order. Practice, 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 then more. As, due to, so as. Practice, 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 practice until you understand them. Okay? Justifying opinions. It's a really important thing. So, I'm going to ask you some questions. I would like you, please, to justify your opinions about these questions. Because, as, since, because of, due to, owing to, on account of. So as, in order, so that. Okay? So, let's practice. I'm going to ask you some questions. I want you to give a 20 or 30-second answer. And you must say why you think what you think. Give a reason. Okay? So, Maria, is working out a crucial part of your life? Working out.
Well, yeah, that's a good question. Obviously, working out must be a crucial part of anybody's life due to the fact that it's very important to work for something, to end up having a result and to make your work being better. I remember someone telling me time ago that if you work for nothing, better just to mess up, okay, and waste your time, better have a rest, just have a rest. So yeah, working out is vital for me so that I can see a result, the final result, so that, and I will enjoy having these, you know.
Yeah, these results, yeah. Remember, the answer is maybe 30 seconds. So, is working out a crucial part of your life? essential, important part of your life. Now, work out can be resolve a problem or do exercise. So working out is a crucial part of my life, as I think it is very healthy for us, and it is also a great way to see results. Because of doing exercise, you can feel more motivated to work hard in other areas of your life. For example, would be a good answer, okay? Thank you, Maria, it was a good answer. Now, Miguel Angel, had you better get rid of any activities in your routine? Now, get rid of, stop doing. Yep, so.
Yes. I understand all the words in this sentence, but what is the meaning in the sentence of better?
Okay, yeah, I will rephrase it for you. Should you stop doing any of the activities in your routine? I will give you an example. Imagine that you go shopping every day. And you think, I don't need to go shopping every day. It is in my routine, but I don't need to do it. So I will stop. So should you stop doing anything that you do every day?
Yeah, sometimes, for example, in my daily routines, tasks I do the whole day, such as mainly to go to the supermarket. I visit maybe 2 or 3 shops, and when I am lacking of time, I try to reduce my time making shopping, and I get rid of any activity, no?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there are some things that we do not need to do every day. Now, to justify this, I would say I spend too much time shopping, so I think I could stop shopping every day, as I don't think it is essential to go shopping every day. Because of this, I am going to go shopping only 1 time per week. Yeah?
Yes.
I need to stop shopping every day so as not to waste time. Could be a way of saying. Okay, Clara, thank you. Question number 3 is a difficult question. Do you have to put up with annoying people? Put up with is to tolerate. Do you have to put up with annoying people?
Yes. 5 years ago, when I worked in a hotel, I put up with annoying people. In this case, with the guests of the hotel, in order to do my job in the best way.
Okay. Yeah, I think when you work in customer service like this, you have to put up with difficult people at times, because some people make demands that are difficult to complete. Due to this, you need to be very patient. Yeah, I think it must be difficult.
Patient, because because of the clients or the guests, the people in general, could be very impolite, disgusting, and I had to do my job, my work.
Yeah, and you know, I've heard of this in many cases. Like sometimes people try to find a problem even when there isn't a problem, and it can be difficult. My mother was telling me that she went on holiday this year. She went to Japan, and she went on a luxury cruise. It was expensive, but she said there were some people complaining about everything, and she said the service was fantastic, everything was good, but some people complained the whole time, because it is impossible to satisfy them. Yeah. And this can be.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Put out is also extinguish a fire.
yes, put out.
Put out. Oh, sorry.
Put up is, for example, to put on the wall.
Yes.
I have a picture on the wall. I have put up a picture.
I see.
Hang a picture. But put up with two prepositions. Put up with is to tolerate. Stand for. Rephrasing. I hate putting up with annoying people. I hate tolerating annoying people. I hate standing for annoying people. And we'll use all of these. Okay? Maria, number 4. Do you tend to get along with others?
Due to the importance of carrying on good relationship, yes, I am convinced, in my opinion, I'm convinced I tend to get along with others because you can't have a quiet life or a pleased life having to fight with other or to be in odds with other all the time. Yeah, it's quite hard to get along with them, with everybody actually. But in order to get, as I told you, good relationship, I can
Yeah, and I agree.
think about that.
It is important to get on with other people because of having to interact with others on a daily basis.
Yeah.
However, it is not always possible. Yeah, so we
It's not other.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Maria. Miguel, what do you usually end up doing with relatives? Relatives
Yes.
are your flesh and blood, your family.
Yes, I know. Normally, usually when I have a meeting with my siblings or my mother, we end up having a meal.
Yeah, but in a restaurant or?
No, at home.
Okay.
Lately at home.
Yeah. Why? How come?
So, for example, I am living 50 kilometers far from my mother and siblings, and I used to go there twice per month. And we used to have a meal every time I go there to my sister's home.
Yeah, and I think that is something that most people do. I generally end up spending time in the family home when I go and see my family. Because if you live away from your family, if you live far from your family, then you normally want to spend time with the family exclusively. Exactly. Okay. Final question we will look at. Clara, are you looking forward to any events in the coming weeks?
Yes, relate to work. I will have works like hostess in different events, and relate to the my personal life. I will go to visit my mother and my grandmother because because they are living in Toledo.
Toledo. So not far from Madrid, but you will not see them every day, obviously. Yeah.
Yes. So I think that in maybe this week or the next week, I will go to visit them.
So are you from Toledo or are you from?
No, I'm from Madrid. My mother is from Madrid. I mean, my grandmother is from Cantabria in the north of Spain.
Oh, yeah, Cantabria. Okay, yeah. How come they have moved to Toledo?
Sorry?
How come they have moved to Toledo? So why have they moved?
Yeah, my mom come to Toledo in order to a new job.
In order to work in a new job or to start a new job. Okay, interesting. So
We bought a new house.
yeah, fantastic. Good.
They live there now.
She's living in Castilla-La Mancha, like me.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Now, the idea is to practice justifying your opinions in different ways. Make sure you can use different ways. Because, as, since, because of, due to, owing to, on account of, so as, in order, so that. Do not practice them all at the same time, but you need to know them. Let's see. We are going to look at a conversation. Next class, we are going to do 2 different conversations, interactions together. Today, we will not have time to practice, but on Friday, we will do 2 interactions for the whole class. So, let's look at a conversation. What is an effective interaction? An effective interaction involves initiating and responding, asking questions and answering questions. So, we can ask 4 types of questions. Short questions. These are to ask for an opinion. How about you? What about you? And you? How do you see it? What's your view? Do you see what I mean? Then we have closed questions. Questions you can answer yes or no. Do you like? Would you like? Are you keen on? Have you got? Have you ever? Because they begin with an auxiliary. We answer with yes or no and the auxiliary. We have open questions with a question word. Why do you think? How long have you been living? Where do you go? What do you like? Which would you prefer? Because you're asking for multiple answers. It is an open question to develop the topic. And we also have question tags. It would be a good idea, wouldn't it? It is easy, isn't it? You need to practice all these different forms to be able to ask questions effectively. In the interaction, you must ask questions. Minimum 3 questions each. You cannot just say, and you, and you, and you. No, can't use them. When we use question tags, you use the auxiliary and the subject. But you could also use right. It would be a good idea, right? It is easy, right? Like derecha, right. And it is a way of just saying, don't you think? Now, in an interaction, you need to do 3 things. 1, encourage your partner to speak. Actively try to make your partner talk and interact with you. Ask questions. Help them to speak. 2, positive body language. You look at your partner, you turn your body and you look at the partner, you gesture, smile, positive body language. And 3, listen to the speaker. Listen to your partner and use what they are saying. As you have said that, I think, like you were saying that, I think, according to you, I think, So we can use these phrases as discourse markers to demonstrate you listen. You could also say agree and disagree. I see your point about so I think Okay, so interaction is easy, but you must do these things. We are going to look at interactions like this. You need to have a conversation for 2 minutes. It's very short. What you need to do is you need to talk about the situation, talk about the options, in the end, agree or disagree about the topic. So we have time to do this very quickly if we do it. So as a 3, I would like you to speak about life events. I would like you to discuss how far could these life events change a person's way of life? So in which ways would these things change your life? I want you to talk about moving out of the family home, flying the nest, having a kid, having a child, becoming a parent, starting a new job, going to university, making a new friend. In the end, you say, which is the most important life event? Speak about the options together, interacting. Then I will say thank you, and I will ask for a conclusion. Okay? So, Miguel Ángel, can you please start?
So, for example, starting a new job, no?
Yeah, a good way to do it is to make reference to the question. So these events can change your life. Let's talk about starting a new job.
I had to choose one of them or all of them?
Yes, talk about one.
Yes.
You all speak together.
4 minutes.
You all speak together.
With a partner, no? 4 minutes.
Yes, no, 2 minutes.
2 minutes with a partner.
Together as an introduction.
So, talking to Maria, starting a new job, what do you think change in your daily life or daily tasks to find a new job nowadays?
Well, the way I see it is that starting a new job is a serious event that could change your life, right? And this is because maybe you have to change your way of to raise your expectation, or maybe you must be able to get used to the new working environment, or you are obliged to commute, you know. So yeah, this could be a very important event to change your life.
Yes.
Having a new job can oblige you, okay, to study more. Maybe you need more preparation. Don't you think so?
Yes, I agree with you. Sorry?
Clara also needs to be involved.
All of
three of you,
us.
yes.
Okay. So I agree with you. Besides, you find a new job, you have better position, you have improved your welfare in your life. You can maybe go on holidays also too. I don't know. You can even save money for next year.
Remember what I told you. We need to encourage everybody to speak.
Yeah.
Clara is in the conversation also.
Yeah.
So we must encourage Clara to speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So what about Clara? So
yeah.
what?
I think the same because of you can go out of your comfort zone, as you said before. You can increase your salary, boost new skills, meeting new people, improve your balance of your work and life and family.
By the way, have you ever started a new course or taking up new course classes, okay, to brush up on your knowledge or to because you need it for the job?
I need for the job, what?
To improve your knowledge, so or you needed new knowledge, new skills.
Yeah. Yes, is I think that is the best way to new skills, because you can practice them.
Yeah, you're right, definitely right. Okay, what about you, Miguel?
Sorry, I was distracted. Well,
we are speaking about taking up classes or start a new course or
Going to
to
university.
study again.
yes, I think when you are out of work, no, it's good to be active and to start new courses to improve your formation. No, maybe in the next future you can improve. You can find a new job related to the course you did before.
Okay, the next point, or we will run out of time.
Okay. Next point, going to university.
We were talking about courses, so let's talk about moving out of the family home.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. When it comes about events that change someone's life, way of life, moving out of the family home, it's really important. And this is because it's like, in my opinion, this could be like break. You break up your ties, something like that, or you're untied, and you need to be prepared. You need to be actually prepared, moral and not just physical, and more, to do that. And how about you, Clara?
Yeah, in my case, I don't move to move out of my home family, because when like I said before, now I am living lonely, so is more or less the same. But in my case, I don't have stress for paying the bills, or having insecurities, or definitely is the same city that I.
But why do you think that? Isn't it more safety or more safer to live with your family together? You feel that protection that your parents can give you?
Yes, but the people that moving out of home family, they will have more privacy, more time. More.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's stop there for a moment. This conversation lasts for 2 minutes. We have been speaking for 6 minutes. I led you to demonstrate. It is a very short conversation. You will mention a point. Let's talk about the family home. Clara will speak for 10, 15 seconds. She will ask Miguel. Miguel will speak for 10, 15, 20 seconds. Pastor Maria, 20 seconds. Then you suggest another point. Let's talk about having a kid. The same, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Okay. In the end, you will do it. You have very little time. After, I will ask you for a conclusion. Which is the most important life event? I imagine you will say having a kid, having a child will change your life the most. So we say that, and then you finish. After, I will give you discussion questions to continue the conversation about the topic. You interact again about the questions. As I have said, we will practice this next week. We will do 2 interactions. So let's see at what we have looked at today. We have looked at how can you learn vocabulary. We have looked at learning vocabulary with synonyms, antonyms by rephrasing. Rephrasing is a fantastic way to learn vocabulary. We have looked at how can we justify opinions. Because, as, since, because of, due to, owing to, on account of, so as, in order, so that. You need to learn these and review them. And we've also spoken about friends and families and relationships. We have said when you talk about your family, your flesh and blood, we speak about our relationships. Remember that you can follow Instagram and YouTube for videos and for extra content. If you need anything, as always, send me a WhatsApp message. Send me an email. I am going to post a writing task today, okay? I explained it to you yesterday morning. Clara, I will post the writing class on Unit 1, and I want you to send it to my email, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much. If that's it, then we are finished for today.
I have one question,
Tell me
Mark.
your question, please, Miguel.
What is the exact meaning of comfort zone?
Your comfort zone is where you feel comfortable, like your habitual place, where you normally are, your routine,
Yes.
where you feel at ease.
How far? I have some of the meanings. How far can be? ¿Hasta qué punto?
¿Hasta qué punto o qué distancia?
Thank you. No more.
Okay, fine. If you have any questions, Miguel, send them to my WhatsApp, okay?
Okay.
Right, thank you very much. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you soon, okay? So,
Bye-bye.
okay,
Say
Bye.
bye.
Have a nice
Bye.
day. Bye.
You too.
Everybody. Bye. Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.